Right, welcome back, and a little bit of an update here and a bit of trivia concerning this fencing back here. It's amazing what you find out when you're doing a little bit of diorama work. I bought this stuff. It's willow edging, ideal for borders. You get a meter's worth for £1 at the pound shop, and it's approved by Charlie Dimmock, so you know it's good. Yeah, so I thought I'd use this willow edging to sort of simulate bamboo. I'm not too happy on the colour. It's a bit dark and it looks a bit too new. So you might be able to see there, I've started sanding it, and that is laborious, smelly work because the bark is quite it's like a greasy, very strong smelling bark. So I was just like, not too keen on it, you know. Like my gut feeling tells me this stuff is not good to be sanding and to be messing around with. So I looked it up on the internet, and what did I find out? It's nature's, acts a lot like aspirin, used for headache, muscle pain, menstrual cramps. So you know, if you've got any problems like that. And it was used by Beethoven apparently. He ingested large amounts of the bark by chewing it, and it caused him kidney damage. So that's a little bit of trivia for you. So you know, if I decide to go with bamboo, I might just use this, you know, as a cheap pain relief. You know, just don't use too much of it. So that's that, and just a quick little update on the base. I've added this moss. This is lichen moss, which I've dyed it with paint, watered down green paint, and that's come out quite nice. And the grass, as you can see, you might be able to see, it's got some different shades going on. I used green, brown and yellow paint on that. So that's looking alright. I'll give you a little 360 of the base. If it'll go around, because the head of that Buddha is knocking at the fencing. So yeah, I'm going to do something with that. I'm not sure yet what quite yet, but I've got the plants. 12-inch plants are on the way. So when they turn up, I will work something out with that willow stroke bamboo. So I just want to give you a quick little update, and it's one of those things, dioramas and figures, you're never happy with things. I've also added some oil stain to the body, might be able to see it, just to dirt it up, even more of a battle damaged look. It was looking a bit too clean. Also lowered the head onto the neck a little bit because there was a rubber seam just under his, like, just above his Adam's apple as you look at it. And every time I turned the head, it was showing, so it was really bugging me. So I just drilled out some of the head socket and the edging where the head fits onto the neck, so it'd sit a little bit lower. So I'm pretty happy with it now, the figure. The base is still a work in progress. You might be getting some little sound clips to put in some of these rocks, even though these ones are stuck down right now. I've got a few more I might add on the side, and just put a few little clips in there. Only 10 seconds recording time, but you can't complain for £2 delivered. So that's a nice little option if you are wanting to add something to your base or your figures. You know, the stands, you can just hide them quite easily in accessories, whatever. Soundboards are quite small, so they're quite easy to hide. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a quick little look, and keep it short and sweet. Got to get on with some more stuff, and put this in the cabinet, and it's done for now. like in the pose. A little bit restricted where I can put his feet, because where I've set these rocks they're all glued, but he stands pretty solid, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, any comments, suggestions, what you want to see, and I'll see what I can do. I'll be working on some more dioramas in the future, because I'm quite happy how this one's turned out, and going to be boxing up some figures and maybe selling some, or putting some in storage for when a better time to sell. Thinking of the zombie killer and the Avatar figure, because Zombieland 2 is coming out, and Avatar 2 and 3 and 4, whatever James Cameron's up to. So those figures probably be a bit more desirable when those films come out, so I'll probably get a bit more money for them. And nice figures, but just got to be a bit more selective what I keep and what I spend my money on, because it's yeah, it's expensive hobby. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next video.